I never record videos with my voice, so this is gonna be so different for me. So sorry if I stutter or talk weird. I am going to be attempting to fix up that wig right there. This is the first time I'm ever attempting to fix up any wig, and I watched one video, so we're gonna see how that goes. I have bought a wig stand just to see, just so it's like actually kind of perfect though, because like I can sit here and like attempt to detangle the end of this wig. I'm going to speed this up later on, obviously, while I'm watching South Park, so I might just kind of cut it out, but we'll see. Also, I do, or did, depending on when I publish this video, I have, or did have a TikTok where I originally started posting like my cosplaying videos and all that fun stuff. So, and I don't know if in future my parents are watching this, so I am very family friendly. Cause yeah. And I was also thinking of doing like a little fun fact for this, just in case people are like, oh, you seem kind of cool. Well, sure, I'll watch you. Why not? I feel schizophrenic talking to a camera right now. But I'm gonna go ahead and detangle this wig and send my voice right over. And if the video ever clips, by the way, if the video ever clips at a random time, it's probably because I'm checking my phone because I am recording on my phone. I don't have a fancy camera or anything like that because I am broke. I am just a student. I am just 17 years old. I do work though, but that'll be further explained in my voiceover.
I want to preference this by saying that I'm recording this audio specifically a few days after I initially recorded my first facts. I had a lot of tutorial questions from TikTok when I posted this, so this is for everybody who is wanting a tutorial. This is a very speedy tutorial, so if you'd like a shortened down version, just let me know and I can absolutely do a more short, simpler version of this. This is just the extensive version of doing and fixing a wig. So while I'm recording this, unfortunately, I literally only have my iPhone mic, so sorry if there's any background noise. And here are 10 fun facts about me. I am originally from Illinois, USA, and at some point I moved to Indiana, then I moved back to Illinois, and then I moved down to Florida when I was around 4 to 5 years old. I have been living here ever since. I am currently 17 years old. I was born in July 28th of 2007. I am a Leo. Number 2 fun fact, I tend to dye my hair very differently. Though I cannot do it too drastically, I usually settle with fun patterns but with regular hair colors, just because of the fact that my school doesn't allow bright neon colors, or else I would have more fun hair all the time. Though during the summer I do plan on doing something fun, just to get it out of my system. I am of German, Irish, and I believe Dutch descent, though I am fully white. I'm as white as you can possibly get. Another fun fact would be I've been wearing glasses since I was in 1st grade, so I am severely blind. I do recall the last time I got my prescription, I am -7, and this is what it kind of looks like. I am a very non-committal person, that's why my content from time to time will jump around and kind of just jog around from maybe doing wigs to cosplaying to doing vlogs with my friends, just normal stuff. I absolutely adore horror movies and reading horror books, but I also do love reading fantasy books such as Cool Prince, Red Queen, Hunger Games, very much dystopian type of books too. I really do admire those type of books. And as I said previously at the beginning, I do work, so I won't be able to film all the time, and my schedule will be very irregular because I do not have a regular scheduled job like most 9 to 5. Though, depending on how this wig turns out, I might consider doing commissions for low prices because this is very labor-inducing and it hurt my back. I do play video games. I play Roblox, Minecraft, Mario Party. basically any basic game. I like to consider myself a very friendly person, though I do not know what I'm doing with my face right now. I consider myself to be a very friendly person, so I will absolutely love to talk to anyone who, like, even remotely wants to message me. My favorite shows would probably consist of South Park, Scream Queens, Shameless, pretty ordinary shows. My favorite type of music would have to be... I do love pop music, but I also love alternative and down to new metal music such as Korn, System of a Down, Billie Eilish. I listen to some Aisha Erotica. I sometimes listen to Deftones. Pretty average music listening experience. Oh, and I also listen to Suicide Boys. I don't struggle that much as a student as much as I used to. I have gone from a straight CD student to a straight AB student, so, you know, life has gone easier ever since I started focusing at school. I have a whole crazy list of exes that, unfortunately, I could probably make a whole video about, just talking about each and every one of them, just because everyone's always been like, oh my god, that's so crazy, like, you have so much lore. But honestly, I don't even mind talking about it. It's so entertaining to watch people's reactions to some of these people that I've dated. I love very plant-based items. I have so many pictures of flowers hanging up in my room. I have vines hanging up around my room. I just love the overall aesthetic of flowers, and like dark colored flowers or like dead flowers. I absolutely adore it. Some of my favorite places to eat from would have to be Subway, Pan Express, PDQ, and on most days McDonald's, because I cannot afford anything else, and most of my family's asleep when I get home, so I do suffer from some mental health problems. I suffer from depression and anxiety. Over the years, I've learned to, overcome this and find my own personal ways of helping myself when it comes to these type of situations. Over the years, I have found ways to help myself out in the long run. Oh, what am I looking at? Oh, I am hoping to soon get a mic, to like one of those close-up mics, so I can put it on my shirt and talk, because I'm better at just full-on talking, and it will be better for these type of videos, because once I get started, like, I cannot stop talking, so I feel like that would be better for me. I do draw sometimes. I'm just not a overall crafty person, and I tend to get distracted or butthurt over what I cannot achieve in my mind versus with my fingers. So something like this, to me, will be something of more control, something I can handle and feel the urge to finish. And I will be honest, I completely lost track while recording this audio on what fun fact I am at about myself, so I'm just gonna keep going. I have been watching Arcane since 2021. I have played some League of Legends, but that was like years ago. So while I'm not a League of Legends fanatic, I am a Arcane fanatic. Personally, my favorite character either has to be Jinx or Victor, just because I relate to their characters the most. So these clips here, I am dumping in 3 capfuls of fabric softener. I personally used Snuggle for my results. I personally didn't use Downy because I will break out in hives if I work with Downy, unfortunately. So for the people who are asking for an in-depth tutorial, I originally started off with detangling and then soaking the wig in 3 caps of fabric softener. And then I let that sit for about roughly 2 hours before working in and detangling the wig while it is still soaking wet. And I think that this personal process took roughly like 30 minutes. So then I'm going in with a straightening iron. It is okay to straighten the wet hair. It's not going to break off. and then I went in and dried it down with my hair dryer, and this helps with just like completely drying it out and getting out any like water that's left. And then I go in with my crimper, which helps add texture to the hair and makes it detangle less when it's just sitting around, and you can come back to it later. If you do it properly, when you start crimping, you should quickly go over with the metal comb or a brush just so it won't have that crimp texture look in it, but it will help stay texturized. Anyways, so this is the final result of the wig, and I hope you enjoyed it. In total, this wig took me roughly 6 hours to finish. It could be easier for shorter wigs. This is, again, my first attempt of ever working on a wig. This is me putting it on just so you can see like the better results. Ignore my feet, you freaks. But overall, I think this is a pretty good outcome for like the first wig I've ever attempted to do anything with. So, you know, yay!